Smoke a bowl and then get started. Okay. Let's get things started. You should be working fine here. Doop-doo, doop-doo. Hooray! No, that's not working fine. So that did not switch over. There we go. Now it's working. Yippee! Okay, let me recalibrate. Get with it. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna play kind of a weird Junicole style campaign. And I'm thinking we're gonna completely ignore battleships at the start. But not... We're gonna try to make Junicole make sense. So... the cost of a bit of stability and range. Squeeze an extra bit of speed out of these heavy cruisers. And we do want them to be diminutive. Just super cheap, because we're playing US. It's the US 1890 start. We really just need the cheapest. If I move this all the way forward, can we get a funnel just forward a little bit there? No, not quite. So all that's there is that, which means we just need as much funnel capacity as we can get in. Appears to be... Guess we're doing funnel with boat small, that's all we're gonna fit in there. So let's get this as far back as we can. I definitely want to have these cage masts, because they're gonna be playing at longer range, and these cage masts, yes, they're bad for target signature, but their spotting range is so much further. Okay, we're gonna go with 9-inch for our main armament. See if we could squeeze 2 9-inch guns on this. And actually, yeah, we're gonna have shitty firing angles, so that they're as far in as possible and we have as thin of a citadel as possible. So I have nothing available to us. Balance just to as cheap as possible. Okay, the casemates. Let's give them just some basic shrapnel protection. About 9.2s. Okay, we have no propellant. We can do enhanced reloading though, to be... We're gonna go light shells for the better accuracy so we can stay a little further away. Let's see what we can do here. Increase the AP on the main guns. Increased HE on the secondaries. do a 2.5-inch main belt. Seems to be about as good as we're gonna get right there. Cramped crew quarters, but that's fine for now. Oh, you know what? We could drop mini bulkheads to get standard. Maybe eke a little bit more speed out. Can we get 18 knots? What can we change to get 18 knots? Can we drop the range a bit? Range a bit more? Okay, if we can get 18 knots, that'd be nice. I'd like to get an 18 knot standard speed. That's about as balanced as we're gonna get. What if we unarmor a superstructure? Let's armor up our conning tower significantly. His accuracy is how this lives and dies. Okay, that gives us a little bit more to work with. Can we get some range back off of that, actually? Maybe drop this to a 3.5-inch belt. .2-inch belt. Okay. We've clawed back a little bit of our range. We've got an 18-knot ship with 9.2-inch guns. This is our coastal defense ship. These have better hull form. And we can fit a lot of guns on these. These can be our screens. If we get I don't think we're gonna quite get 21 knots out of it, but 20 will do us good. See what we can do. That kind of angle, yeah, I can't really get a good one with that. $30 tons, these are 75. The 30 tons for 2.5, 75 for 5.5. So I can save some weight. That right there. 10 for 145, 2.5 for 30. But that's still the better option. That's not quite good enough though, so one of those there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need two. Okay. Bam, bam. Balanced rudder. Hmm. So 3042 like that, or with them coming into there, 2985. So it's actually more efficient. We save more weight doing it that way. Okay, we're gonna need to find a way. Switch to light shells. Why is my game lagging so much with this, though? There we go. Get standard bulkheads. Okay, we can keep them good. Okay, and then we can save some weight by optimizing our armor. You have to effectively go without an armored deck, unfortunately, it looks like. Except I guess on the rear we could have a slightly armored deck, just because that'll protect us when we retreat. Guess that's probably for the best. Yeah, that's a effective light cruiser for an 1890 design. That's about as good as it's gonna get. It's got torpedo armament. It's got a broadside of, what is that, 5 4-inch guns. That's not bad. It's not great, but for a 20-knot cruiser, that's pretty good. And now we need our torpedo boats. I'm just gonna make it as cheap as physically possible. You know what? Don't carry a torp reload. Okay, that'll do as our TB. Can we get 32.5 knots out of it? No. 32.3. 32.1? Nope. 32 it is. Get a little bit of extra range out of it. There we go. And we can trade range for better torpedoes if we wanted to refit it, which I don't think we will, but okay, we've got our Navy. There we go. Sorry, I realized I hadn't had anything to drink in like hours. Okay, so what's our budget here? We have 119 grand right now. So we could build, let's say, 4 Los Angeles class. We get then 8 Woosters and 20 torpedo boats. Perfect. That's a nice even numbers. I like that. Let's drop some of that crew training and tech budget just to get our money up. Okay, and start the campaign. Okay, go ahead and then I want to have a positive. Yeah, that'll do. We'll run that for, say, 6 months. How are we doing politically? Who likes us, who hates us? Spain hates us, everybody else. Okay, so that's a fairly historical lineup there. So we're probably going to end up at war with Spain. What's Spain's navy like? Much bigger than mine. Okay, induced draft boilers, that'll be very nice moving forward. But for now, let's just build up a defensive fleet. Maybe try to buy some time, try to negotiate with Spain. Oh, they've bought some time, so I don't even have to give that a try. Very nice. You love to see it. Okay, so that puts the 6 months in. I might just sit with this small fleet. Until I get Mark II 9-inch guns. Okay, we can adjust the finances now. Crew training back up to 25. Max out our tech budget. I'd really like to build up like a few 100,000 just in case. Yes, I will gladly sell you a couple torpedo boats, Mark. New structural stadium. Okay. I believe our next gun research should be 9.2s. And we can start working on, what's it called? I really do need to start dockyard production. Another torpedo boat? Sure, Denmark. I do not mind selling you stuff. Money is nice. I like money. Matter of fact, let's go ahead. These are each 2,900 tons. I have a whopping 100,000. So I could build up to 30 of these at once without breaking dockyard capacity, but another 8 would do nicely. Did I lose an ally, or is it just because I'm constructing... Should only be constructing my cruisers. And yeah, selling torpedo boats. Huh. We're getting close, though, to maxing out our transport capacity, which would be nice. Once that's up to max, our GDP will start growing very quickly. Yeah. Realistically, it's just a waiting game for somebody to try to fuck with us until we want to kick it up against Spain, which I'd rather not until I can get... Hopefully a triple expansion. Okay, 9 months. Basic rangefinder in 36. Let's run this with a few months of trying to get the rangefinders early. Yeah, so we could then have rangefinder, bigger heavy cruiser, new riveting techniques, and triple expansion engine at once. That'd be very nice. $25% advanced, rest of yes, I do not mind. Oh, and our cruisers are online. Very nice. I mean, yeah. Okay. We should now be maxing out on our transports. Ideally. Yep, we are maxed out. Which now gives us quite a bit of budget to work with. We could use another month or two on that. With the Mark II 2-inch guns wouldn't be the end of the world. Not this time, Arabia. Okay, one more month on rangefinders and then we'll take it off. It's basically a free million. I don't mind selling torpedo boats at all. Okay. Oh yeah, 3 months is going to add quite a bit to our research pool, and we'll be able to build a very nice ship. Which I'm thinking will be the heavy cruiser that will... Well, I can get all those techs and Mark II 2-inch guns in the same month, so I don't have to deal with retrofitting or anything, and I can just go straight into having a fantastic little... Boom. Take that back off. I'd like to try and get 20 knots out of these, but I doubt it. Oh. With induced... Maybe not 20, but 18 we can still maintain very easily. We're sticking with the cage masks because of their insane spotting. Behold, the 9.2-inch demon. Just need some casemate 4-inchers. And these are actually going to be 37mm pop guns, because I just want them spamming high explosive out. So we're going to have gun cotton bursting charges, white powder propellant, stick with nose fuse for our HE, increased AP for the main guns. Increased HE for the secondary is cool. Still want some AP for the 4-inchers for cruisers. And, yeah, now it's just armor. So let's see if we can get a 4-inch main belt with, say, can we get 2.5 fore and aft? Oh, that's not great for it. Can we get 1-inch fore and aft? Actually, can I get 0.5 on the superstructure? I can. Oh, good luck. Good luck getting through that. That's a good, like, diminutive battleship right there. Like, the angles of fire aren't good, but that's fine. The whole reason that's that way is so that the Citadel is nice and thin. Or not nice and thin, but nice and, like, short. This right here, this will fuck shit up. Let's get her into production. Sorry, LA class. But you are officially decommissioned. The ships will stay out, but we are not producing any more Los Angeles class. Take a look politically. Yeah, Spain's the only one that still has really any type of real hatred towards us. Which means we can save on crew training. Don't need to spend too much there. It's time to upgrade our dockyards. Maybe begin retrofitting our light cruisers. Probably a good idea. If I could have a barbette, I would put it there. But I cannot. But what we can do... Take all this weight we just saved. Increase the armament. We could do in the backpack here. Just create torpedo boat hell. POV, you got behind the wrong ship. Jesus. Here we go. So towards the front, you've got all the firepower can aim forward. And then, as it runs away, the only things that can keep up with it are going to be other cruisers and torpedo boats. If it's other cruisers, angle away and fire with the 4-inch. If it's torpedo boats, go straight away and shoot them with the 2-inch. And hello, Gaming Templar. Welcome to the stream. How's it hanging? I'll go nose fuse for the shells. Actually... yeah, because we want the extra HE. That'll do. Very silly ship design, but I swear to God it works. Or it will. We'll see. But I should be able to refit... let's do half my cruiser fleet at a time. I say half my cruiser fleet, like my heavy cruisers aren't, you know. Also technically cruisers. Refit those, then refit the other set. And then after that, we'll work on a new torpedo boat design that'll replace those 20. I mean, it is only like 20 or 10,000 tons total. Yeah, I'll sell them. I've got the shipyard capacity right now. And then 1 and 2. And our fleet is up to date. There, I was responding to someone. But everything's refit. Ooh, but better torpedoes in 2 months. Don't really care about a bigger destroyer yet. Because my torpedo boats are specifically torpedo boats for now. Okay, and that'll be the last of those Ella class that we ever sell, because we need to start on a new torpedo boat design. Very diminutive. Want reduced spoilers, and we definitely want triple expansion engines. Take the better front tower, because these might get into a gunfight now. Now what we can do is bam, bam, bam. Okay, these will be 37s. Up this to a 16-inch. Reduce shells. Maybe increase shells, actually. Powder, gun cotton, max HE. Yep, all that's good. Here we go. That's pretty cheap. It's got good engine efficiency. It's fast. Boom, 30 knots. It's decently armed. It's got a 16-inch torpedo. Can we get away with... It's reloading? And let's go light shells. So these just absolutely spray. Okay. Go ahead and build 20 of these. Those are going to be so much better. Because 30 knots is plenty fast. But... don't really need the naval budget yet. Yeah, we're fine on prestige. We can take the hit. Yeah, we can do that. I'll take the extra prestige for a little bit of unrest. Oh, I forgot to delete the Ella design. Delete that. So our allies use our best ships. Time to build 4 more heavy cruisers. Yeah, don't touch my Navy budget, please. I'd like to order a heavy cruiser. 112%. Good chunk of money. Yeah, we'll do it. We need to build 4 more of these. Pretty please. Anywho, it has been an hour. I am going to BRB. And just like that, we are back in action. Okay, Denmark wants a Worcester. Denmark will... Yeah, Denmark will get a Worcester. Ooh, maybe 10-inch on the battleships, and we can use the experimental battleship hull. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Here we go. They're a little bit behind on the scale of our navy. Now I need that tonnage. Couple torpedo boats? So yeah, we can squeeze those in. How long's left on our heavy cruisers? 3 months. Okay. We set this to go. Ooh, I definitely am gonna want that before we design it. Okay. 3 months, we'll start it. Okay, ship design. The time has come. Experimental battleship. Actually, I guess I do want just like a normal beam on this because of secondaries, trying to squeeze them in. I'm gonna move this forward. This forward. Aha! Here we go. We can get this going 18 knots, I'd be very happy. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that increases our 37s. Gives us a little bit of what would essentially be an AA armament. But hey, they do fuck up those torpedo boats. So now it's just about balancing. Dump a bunch of armor on the rear. At least that thing's firing angle's a little bit better. Oh, that helps a lot. Okay. There we go. That is going to be a disgustingly good ship for the time period. Like this going 18 knots. Look at those guns. 10-inch 44s. Okay, let's see if we can start cranking out 4 of those.
Sorry, I got called away to another call.
Hello.
Is my mic better or worse?
Couldn't tell you either which way.
Before you guys were saying this, I don't think I was McDonald's mic.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's better than McDonald's mic.
Alright, nice.
Okay, what's our financial situation like here? We scrap our old heavy cruisers.
Broke. You would have nothing. Nada.
Okay, so all 4 of these old heavy cruisers. Can you do this? Okay, you can. All of the old torpedo boats.
What are you playing?
Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts.
Let's see.
Okay, we have 20.
Heavy into submarine. I don't know. I've never played that game.
Nope, I am building my first battleships. I was unable to really afford them because I'm playing an 1890 American start.
battleships. I'm pretty sure early dreadnoughts, like super dreadnoughts, would fuck them up.
This is pre-Dreadnought.
Wait, you have battleships before dreadnought?
Yeah, the ironclad battleships. And the pre-Dreadnought
Oh.
battleships. So think like your...
I mean, they were barely fucking battleships, though, to be fair. We weren't as armored as I'm thinking. I don't know.
No, they were still...
Okay, so I'm talking to my ass here.
You know, I have kind of like a early Dreadnought prototype. It's the experimental battleship hull. Which is like basically the hulls when people were first drawing up the idea of an all big guns ship.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, hell, I'm on Twitch. You can see what I mean. I can show you the difference.
Hold on. Pull it up here. Watch.
Okay.
Oh my god, why is there so much porn?
But this is kind of my early, like, almost a Dreadnought. Comes in at about the weight of an Arleigh Burke class destroyer. But she's packing.
You actually, like, kind of build it, like actually build it. That's kind of cool,
Yep.
actually.
So this is the design that I've gone with. This really weird superstructure design, but it's got a bunch of 37s or 1.5 inchers. It's got 4-inch secondaries, couple of 5-inch secondaries here, or not 4-inch secondaries. It has 5-inch secondaries with 4-inch casemates up front for bow chasers, because you can't really get much to bear on the front. But these are 37s, these are 37s, 37 here. All of these are 5 inchers.
Ooh, you know what's one thing? Well, yeah, you know what's one thing that you're forgetting, though? You're forgetting the anti-air.
There is no anti-air in the game because there's no planes. And 37s would be anti-air. And
Okay,
these would be dual purpose.
Depends on... I guess, yeah. I don't know.
37 millimeters is the standard, like, start for medium caliber anti-air.
No, I got you. I'm just trying to think, when did, like, airburst actually, because, like...
Airburst came around about the time of World War One with time-fused shells. You're thinking the variable time fuse, which was like 1942-ish. But there were dual-purpose guns before VT fuses.
Yeah, I was like thinking in my head, like trying to build a timeline. Like,
but even then, while technically they're anti-torpedo boat guns because they're breech-loaded, 37 was kind of the start for the medium caliber AA. Light caliber AA technically started with 30 cals and 50 cals, but for ships this size, really starts at about a 20 mil. America used the 1.1 inch going into World War II, which was the Chicago Piano. It was a quad barrel 1.1 inch mount, and it sucked balls. Yeah, like a pre-Dreadnought is more like this armored cruiser design, where it's just armor, a turret in the front, turret in the back, and a few guns around. But, like, you're talking about anti-air, that's 1895, dude.
I know.
Like, this is my light cruiser.
I mean, to be fair though, yeah, it's 18 whatever, but like they still have like fucking the Zeppelin, yeah.
No, they really didn't. They had scouting, but the first usage of Zeppelins in a military role outside of scouting would be strategic bombing in 1915.
Okay.
Like they did go on like sub patrol, but even then they were just looking for submarines, and that was also like 1914.
Some submarines kind of surprised me because I didn't realize how old those were. Like, we had motherfucking submarines in like literally like the Civil War. I'm like,
Kind of.
what?
It was more of a submersible. It was really just a watertight container with a little compressed air propeller that could go about 1 knot.
Yeah, it was a submarine in name only. It was basically a barrel underwater.
But man, these are my new little torpedo boats. They're literally just a few 37mm guns, single funnel, single 16-inch torpedo.
Hi, Terra.
Yeah, you said it earlier.
Oh. I just saw that. So.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, my whole thing with these light cruisers, I guess really I should look at the new, because I got more efficient engine tech and could can some of the funnels. My whole concept here is it's a fairly long range light cruiser with all of its bigger firepower able to face forward. So even going directly forward, there's two 37s and three 4-inch guns. But coming forward at an angle, you get the entirety of its heavy firepower. And then if torpedo boats try to chase it, there's all that. Which is, yeah, certainly a decision. I basically took a play out of the all-forward design with a earlier thought of it.
I mean, considering how early it is, I'm not sure if it's a mechanic in the game, but considering how early it is, you could also, because they did exist, where it was fucking just ramming boats.
I mean, ramming in general exists, but there were no, like, the ram bow per se fell off in like late 1880, or not late, like early 1880s, with the advent of the ironclads.
Like I said, I don't know very much about naval. That's
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
when it comes to sea stuff, I usually look more towards like the submarines and the fucking aircraft carriers. Even then, I'm just like, eh. I like this game is very steampunkish. I do like that though. I do like that.
It goes all the way to 40 or like the 1940s.
Oh, does it? Oh,
And tech goes out. I think tech goes out like 46. Maybe 50.
I think it's a 50. I mean, that's basically modern. Like,
I
surprisingly.
got the tonnage.
Like, surprisingly, like, ships haven't changed all that much in the last, like, 30, 40 years. It's actually kind of weird.
Yeah, but the stuff of the 50s is nowhere near modern. It was still the era of the gun, and like battleships were still seen as viable. There were such weird designs as like battleship carriers floating around that were still being considered.
I don't know, like, again, from the little knowledge I know, like, from what I've read, is like, a lot of people were saying, like, yeah, no, destroyers are king now, towards, like, the end of World War II.
No, that's not at all. The whole destroyer is king is a doctrine that dates to, like, the 1890s. It's called the Je ne Cole Doctrine, and it focuses around an all-light ship navy that uses its sheer numbers and the effectiveness of the torpedo to be able to fight navies that were much stronger, but the issue that comes around with it is a stronger enemy, if you were to face them with an all-destroyer fleet, would then just build a much bigger all-destroyer fleet and still cream your ass. So
yeah.
it was sort of a solution searching for a problem. But the whole concept of the destroyer being dominant today, not really. The destroyer is just effective as a screening vessel for what really matters. It's the aircraft carrier and the sub. All the destroyer is there to do is to keep that alive.
Yeah.
And at the time, with destroyer primacy in the 50s, no. 1950s, you're looking at HMS Tiger, USS Worcester, USS Des Moines, like all those classes, which were light cruisers and heavy cruisers with auto-loading main guns. You also had the whole concept of retrofitting an Alaska class to be like an arsenal ship coming around in like the 60s, but that was like the first idea of an all missile armed ship.
But no, I just know that like we have like some ships that were like made like at the beginning of Vietnam, and they're still in our fucking gunning fleet. They're still actively used.
Maybe tenders. Because no, Vietnam, no. Like maybe tenders. The LCSs just got phased out, so it's not those. Maybe some patrol boats and some Coast Guard cutters. But nothing is being actively used by the Navy that was made in the Vietnam era. You're looking Gulf War for anything that's active service. Like, bear in mind that the World War II battleship Wisconsin served in the Gulf War.
Right.
The Gulf War was still 40 years ago. The M16 is legally a vintage firearm, or legally a retro firearm, and is almost a vintage, right? Or no, legally vintage is almost an antique. That's the term. Because antique is like 100 years.
Yes, yeah.
Improved twin turrets. No, we will not be selling any cruisers for the meantime. Matter of fact, we could actually do with building another 8 light cruisers to escort our battleships, and then retrofit our battleships.
No, you're gonna make a bunch of little tiny, like PT boat sized ships with like a massive cannon on it and just fucking swarm.
No, there was a concept of that the Russians tried, where they tried mounting a 12-inch recoilless rifle on a destroyer and it almost shook it to pieces.
That's fucking hilarious. Of course it's Russian. If you didn't say Russian, it would have been like German.
I mean, we were going to sell the... what's it called? The Russians. We were going to sell a hybrid battleship carrier. It's represented in World of Warships as the USS Kearsarge.
It's been a hot second since I played that.
But
I'm trying to remember.
it basically had a flight deck that went the length of the superstructure that was built into it. The main bridge was off to the side like an island on an aircraft carrier. And, yeah.
You know what, since you're clearly the ship guy, have you seen Girls of Panzer? You want to talk about how, like, those are fucking ridiculous?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I look at that, I'm like, there's no way those would even, like, operate like the way they do. I have a funny feeling those would probably sink.
What was I about to do? What was I about to do?
But I don't know. I don't know ships as much as you.
Oh, I'm talking about the, like, city on a carrier? Yeah, that could happen.
They are like fucking retarded huge. Like, I have a feeling like those probably wouldn't stay afloat, not very well at least, just
Oh,
because of the
yeah.
sheer weight.
No, you could do it. And consider the number of people who already live on a carrier. It's just taking those living facilities and moving them up or like higher up. It'd be like unstable because of how high up the weight is, but
I mean, like, well, those things are like, what was it? I think one of like the school ships are like fucking like 15 fucking miles. It's like some ridiculous fucking length alone. I'm just like, what the fuck?
yeah, I
It's
mean, it's
absurd.
possible. A boats. What's up, Nick? How's it poppin'? It's boat o'clock. Those are done. They're commissioning right now. Light cruisers are on the way. You know what? Give us another 20 torpedo boats. And Spain hates me politically, right? Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Increased tension. It's time for the Spanish-American War, baby.
I was gonna say, it's getting close to that time, ain't it?
Battleship. Try to get a fleet going on in Miami. Move the battleships there in a month or two.
Just
when
remember,
they're
in
done
about
commissioning.
100 years, you're gonna have to be fighting the fucking cartels there.
Oh, Mexico's its own independent for some reason.
Oh no, I was saying like in the 1980s, you're gonna be fighting for fucking Pablo Escobar. I don't know, it was a really bad joke.
Yippee!
God damn, I'm dying a lot in this game.
If I can clear out Cuba quickly. Yeah, if I can get Cuba and Haiti, or not Cuba and Haiti, Cuba and Puerto Rico quickly, then Spain won't have the fuel to do anything because I don't have any Pacific Island holdings yet. Spain does, but do I even have Hawaii? I do not. So they're gonna have to cross the entire Pacific to come after my west coast. Which, good luck. I think I can get enough concentration of force to invade Cuba.
I believe in you.
Yeah, we can sell a couple TVs to Chile. Oh, Miami's kind of, full.
You must go to Chile and steal all their saltpeter for your firearms.
From New Jersey to Miami. Give them Minneapolis. South Dakota. Flint. And 3 torpedo boats to Tampa. Man,
There was a
increase
game,
tension again.
kind of similar to this that my friend was telling me about, where you build your own ships and mechs and shit. It's like, what is it called? Into the Depths or some shit?
From the depths.
From the Depths, yeah.
Yep.
That's up.
Okay, Spain's up to 79 with me. Come on, Spain. Hate me. Go to war with me.
Once you say
actually?
that, though, they're gonna like get angry and attack you at the moment that you're like, distracted and not ready.
Refit these. Give me anti-flooding. That alone will help a lot.
What will?
Anti-flooding for my battleships. Should only take a couple months for them to refit, hopefully.
Dang, I blew that vehicle up.
Yeah, 2 months. Okay, Spain.
Don't run. You're just gonna die tired.
Hate me, you whores.
Man, you really want to go?
Well, yeah, I want to try my ships. I wanna go fucking blow shit up.
I mean, fair enough. I'm just saying, be careful.
There we go,
you
minus
ask
10
for.
relations. Look, it's fine. They have 6 battleships, 14 heavy cruisers, and nothing to screen them. They're probably outdated anyways.
Like, I can still use them like wooden pirate ships.
Increased tension. I'll crank our crew training budget up, so at least they get a couple months of training. Forgot to do that. It is time to increase tension once again with Spain.
So why are you specifically going after Spain? Just because like they're the easiest, or what?
Do what?
Why are you specifically going after Spain in particular?
Because they're the closest to me. Or they have the closest like holdings, and they hated me the most of everyone. Here we go. War with Spain.
I was gonna say if you want to go to war someone or piss someone off, I don't know if you can trade, but I was gonna say you could probably trade with either Russia or Japan, because they should be having the Russo-Japanese war. Or no,
That's not in this game.
I don't know.
And also, this isn't like necessarily historical. Yes. Yeah, politics. Why can't I naval invade? region, the Caribbean. Ah. So if I go down here, I should get the invasion text.
What could... I don't know, I'm trying to think of ways to help you, but the problem is I don't know that game, so... I'd say, like, would just placing units near their land just piss them off, or does it not?
It does, but not in the way that you're thinking. By anti-naval invade you. Oop, a strike. I get another port strike, I take it? Just more transports? Or they can actually have anything to fight? Oh, nothing to fight. Come on, Spain, send someone over. Do you have any fleets on the way? Spain, where are your fleets?
Hiding.
Are they all in the Pacific? Are they out of fuel in the Pacific, fucking around with some islands? Oh, they're in the Red Sea. That is their whole fleet in the Red Sea. With a little bit... Oh, Philippines. I'm not island hopping to the Philippines, nuh-uh. No, you can come over here and fight me here.
But you're America. That's what you did. Now...
Yeah, but I also had Pearl Harbor, historically. I don't have that. So I have nowhere to fuel on the way to the Pacific.
I know. Being a little facetious on that.
Okay, kill the transports. Let's see, is Denmark gonna deploy any of their fleet to fuck up Spain? They've sent some ships to Arabia and Denmark, so they should be able to fuck them up. Okay, are you gonna let me naval invade yet? No? Okay, what if I take this? If I go, like, down to here. Doop-a-doo.
A classic hourglass. I haven't seen that shit in a hot second.
You know what? Yeah, we'll invade the Virgin Islands. It's right over here. We could do it while we wait for Spain to come play. And we could simultaneously strike Spain. So win-win.
Oh yeah.
If I get this, this will give me a nice place to fuel up while simultaneously trying to invade Puerto Rico.
Let's do it.
Doop-a-doo. Region, the Caribbean. Give this a try. Now. Nope, still can't naval invade. How's my fuel doing? Decent enough. Okay, let's go to the center of the Caribbean and see if that's enough to let us proc a naval invasion. Oh, China wants to come fuck with me too? Okay, let's see if they're willing to cross the Pacific. I'll 2v1. Still can't naval invade. Okay, back to coming over to Santiago de Cuba. And, or actually, you know what? No. Right here. Dead in between these two. We could just constantly stay full on ammo and hit them again.
You got this, I believe.
Is nobody going to fucking come over to goddamn... If I filled up a Dutch harbor, I'd be out of fuel by the time I hit here, because I've got a coastal defense fleet. They have to come to me. Like, I really have no other option. Oh, the airport might be out of tonnage. Okay, time to go fuck up these.
think I'm gonna head out, man.
Peace, gamer.
Later.
Yeah. I think I'll run it until 1900 and then call it tonight. Oh, is Spain actually gonna come play? Okay, we're gonna try to chase down that Cuban fleet. Wait, no. There's some here. Go in there to mix it up. Can y'all fight, please? There we go. Now this shall be a battle. Can the battle start, please? Sometime today? Be cool if this shit would go. Hey Mike, how's it poppin'? It'd be very nice if this would work. Be very cool if this shit would load. What am I doing? I'm trying to get this to load. And it just won't. Supposed to be going into a battle that I would very much like to do because it's my first battle of this campaign. Am I on a 10-second delay? I'm not on the latency mode because I don't have the upload that I used to. Yeah, okay. You have to go to the main menu and drop back out. Or go back in. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The new UA campaign? Yeah. It would be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the whole damn thing. There we go. Hopefully I didn't lose that battle, because that would have been a fun battle. Yeah, let's try this again. See if it'll load. Oh, I heard engines. That's a good sign. Here we go. Okay, battleships. I kind of like the way they're divided up. Okay, so they're directly forward. You guys are off of screen. I want you on just battle line. Okay. War Thunder updated today, I should know? Yeah, I saw that. I think I downloaded the update. I might not have yet already. Oh, it's almost all the way downloaded. I just didn't quite finish it. If you want to play, I'd be down to play. Yeah, I get that. Well, I also am not constantly checking chat. Okay, where are they? The torpedo boats are saying they're this way, so... Trying to bring more people in? Gotcha. Oh, what, to the stream? Or to the Discord? Drop her to 16 knots. Torpedo boats. Now is your time to strike. Detach from group. All of you independent. Go, 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 go. Just dive into the middle. Your deaths will be valuable. Don't avoid. Don't avoid. Don't avoid. Don't avoid. And aggressive torpedoes. Aggressive torpedoes. Aggressive, get your torp to the water. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Nicholson? Finish. Come on. If we can at least kill a light cruiser. We get in for the heavy cruisers. Okay, light cruisers. Now's your chance. Drop her to 18 knots. Turn in sideways. Get your guns on. Okay, torpedo boat group 2 got way out there. Okay. God damn it. Yeah, I love the collision avoidance in this game. It works so perfectly. You're literally attached to that group. There we go. There we go. That's what these ships should be doing. Why are you letting this light cruiser get that close to you? Your secondaries on that light cruiser. Make sure it dies. There we go. Light cruisers can break away now. They've done their duty. These 3 torpedo boats are going to try to run in towards these heavy cruisers, or armored cruisers. How's their battleship doing? What do they even bring? Oh, an old dinky coastal defense ship. Yeah, it's got some big guns, but that's all it's got. All I gotta do is stay at range and I can win this. Okay, in comes the torpedo boats. The big Russian frigate got nerfed. The big Russian frigate got nerfed again. Oh, at the SKR? Thank God. It was nutty. Yeah, these are my, yeah, the 197. Good. Those things were better than most destroyers at their BR. Okay, let's send our cruisers in to get mixed up with it. Now, I would call that a successful torpedo run, right there. Bring our battleships back in, and let's let our heavy cruisers clean up the fight up close here. There we go. Go up to that target. Oh, your whole battle line. Gauge the Catalunya. It's true, but they could have just upped the BR. They could have, but I think the issue is even upping the BR, like, they're still the dominant coastal ship. Like, it's them, the Douglas, and maybe the PGO-2. Everything else just kind of sucks. Yeah, these 9.2 Mark IIs, fuck. But you don't agree with that either, and besides the others just don't cut it? Just talking about coastal ships? Yeah, no. The whole thing with the Douglas that makes it worthwhile. I guess you could say the Saeta as well, is just having missiles is nutty. Balls. In this economy? I don't think so. Yeah, one last cruiser engagement here, and that's it. Okay, she's down an engine and low on fuel. She can't really escape. I guess I could turn my light cruisers in and bring them up to flank. What's their hit chance? 0.3%, Jesus. Yeah, I know, right? Nick loves harassing people. It's one of his favorite pastimes. God, these are such ugly little ships. Cruiser squadron struggling to get up to seas. Smooth seas. I feel like Iguana was removed. Iguana was removed because it doesn't work. The program broke. What? You're silly. That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, light cruisers, you actually need to come in this way to intercept. How is just one heavy cruiser just hanging on for dear life? He cut up to 5 speed. Oh, there we go. Finally a 9.2 inch connects. She's dead in the water. It's over. Yeah, if you want to play War Thunder, I'm down to clown. I'm not really doing much of anything right now. Just streaming this because it was a fairly chill thing to stream. Yeah, I'll agree to Spain's peace treaty after sinking most of their navy. I earned a good chunk of victory points. I should be able to take Cuba in the peace deal. No man failed negotiations anyways. Yeah, I'll go ahead and call this. Oh. I don't know, up to y'all. I can stop the stream, I can hop in stream. Just trying to find something to do. All I'm doing right now is fighting a defensive war against Spain and China. Fleet should really head home to... I'll go to Charleston and get some more torpedo boats. Up to Charleston. There we go. Boop-de-doo. Boop-de-doo. It's time for a quick retrofit. Now we have these 5-inch Mark II guns, which are significantly better than the Mark 1s. Thinks you hate it? What do you hate? The ship? This is the best that I can do for, well, this is a 1900 retrofit. This was a, like, 1895 design. It was! It's well balanced, it's got good guns, it's a good ship. One of them's got some minor battle damage that's being repaired before it can be refit. Hey Kara, what's going on? Been a while. About to head to bed, but you saw my stream, so you'd pop in to say hi? Yeah, I'm just chilling. Do I have anything in the region that can intercept that? Pensacola? Intercept that ship. So they've got 3 of their old battleships versus one of my new ones, fresh out of the retrofit. Should be able to win this pretty easy though. Oh, don't give me another infinite prepare for battle. Yeah, it didn't load right. Will it load this time? There we go. Doop-a-doo. Okay. Like, the AI has much bigger guns, but I should have the accuracy and volume of fire to take it down. Just continue closing the distance. want to get within just about 4-inch range before we open up. Okay, battleship, you'll go one way. Heavy cruisers, you're gonna go the other. Form a crossfire. We're down to 16 knots. Heavy cruisers will continue at 18 knots for the foreseeable future. Heavy cruisers, take down the light ships. Focus them down. Now drop down to 16 knots. Okay, it's time to wrap in and close the trap. Drop her down to 14 knots. There we go, that's one battleship cooking off. Fantastic work. Heavy cruisers are trying to sneak in for a torpedo run. But, do they have a 4 torpedo? I assume they do. Yeah, they do, 4 and aft. Okay, turning again. Heavy cruisers. Also turning again. Here we go. Focus to Santa Barbara, turn into engage with all guns. There you go, Santa Barbara's cooked. It's over. Drop it at 10 knots. Give me a shot. Oh, there we go, 3 engines down. Yeah, 76%. Here comes the kill shot. Or not? Damn, that was some piss poor RNG. Damn, really good damage control crews on that ship. Okay, and then this should be battleship, couple heavy cruisers versus a battleship and a light cruiser. Okay, to the north. Okay, doop-a-doo. There we go. That's one of their battleships spotted. Goes into the battleship, focus the lighter targets. Drop her down to 16 knots. Okay, I believe in you, Baltimore. I'm gonna try to make a torpedo run on that. There we go, now it's about getting these guns around to face the Dionisio. While our cruiser pushes in from here. Torpedo in the water. Yeah, hard rudder port, drop the engine to half. I'm gonna try to follow up with another one coming from the port side. Okay, engine back up. Torpedo in the water, engine to full, get out of there. Straighten the rudder. Very nice hit. Clean work from the Baltimore there. Textbook torpedo run. Spain, you're down to 16 ships. Are you sure you really want to keep this up? Oh my god, Spain. You are a buffoon. Go there. Here we go. Do-do. I don't know. We've got the money to get away with it. Okay, Spain, will you peace out finally? Oh my god, Spain. Interesting but limited for some designs? Yeah, it is. Spain, you don't have the navy to do this, man. I'm gonna have to make another show of force. Do-ba-do. do. Here we go. There's their battleship. Torpedo boats. They didn't bring a screen with them, really. There's like a couple of cruisers somewhere, which are lagging behind the battleship. Oh, I didn't intend to ram there, but ram it did. Oh, get the torpedo off ASAP. Go, 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 go. Fire it. Get it in the water before you sink. Damn it. There's an attempt. Can you get your torpedoes off, please? Maybe one of you? There we go. That's gonna hit. And it dudded. That's fine, though. Look, here comes the ram. Yippee! Now, is that enough of a show of force for Spain to stop trying to fight me? I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Because I'm done dealing with that shit. Spain. I have 110,000 score. Stop fighting. Rico. I want Guantanamo. It didn't give me Guantanamo, but at least I got Puerto Rico out of it. There we go. Well, that's one war done. I think I'll call it there, I guess.